I want to show you everything you're getting on this amazing bracelet that I actually ordered yesterday. It comes in either the silver tone or the gold tone, and you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different charms on this. You have, in this case, look at that, encrusted Mickey right there, beautifully encrusted with lots of crystals. And then we move on here, telling this love story. There's Mickey with his black enamel ears. Jeff, how close can you get on those for me? What do you think? Mr. Jeff, he's coming. I want to have him come in close on these charms for me. That's all right. All right, poor Jeff over. Shelley thought I was talking to him. All right, so there is encrusted Mickey, beautiful. The next one over, there is Mickey Mouse with his black ears and black head and black little nose, super sweet, also encrusted with crystals. Then we move next door, and oh, they're looking at each other. There's Minnie with her beautiful little bow, giving him a little look, how sweet. And then we move into that love, that pop thinking, I love that guy, I love that girl. And there you can see the back of the head with a red heart, and there they are inside of that kind of a cutout with the Mickey and Minnie touching noses and with all of that sweet crystals. And then there it is, since 1928 is Mickey. And then of course on the back, Mickey and Minnie on that final charm. It is a Rolo Link charm. Rolo Link bracelet has a lobster claw clasp, and here are your choices. We have a small, which is a 6 3/4. We have a 7 1/4 inch. We have an 8 inch for you, coming in both that gold tone and then the silver tone. So we're talking base metals. This is not a silver bracelet. I just want to make that clear because people have been asking for it. And it comes beautifully boxed with this commemorative box that our guest Jeff Shelley designed, and you will see this, whenever you see this, you will know that the man right here with us, he designed this. This is what's out there. How did you decide on this? Do you have somebody saying, this is what I want Mickey to look like for his 90th birthday, and this is how I want this? Or do you come up with the idea and say, hey, what do you think?
A little bit of both. We had big meetings, and this happened about a year ago. We wanted to do something really big for the 90th. And so I did a bunch of sketches based off of Steamboat Willie. And one of the problems with Steamboat Willie is he doesn't have gloves, so I kind of cheated and put gloves on him. And it's still in that same realm where he's in that same model, so I think it all works. And because if you were to see this 90th, people recognize him with the gloves. If he's leaning on the 90 and you see, where's his gloves? Something's off. Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think most of us, the iconic Mickey that a lot of us grew up with is, what is that, Fantasia Mickey, really,
Mickey, yep.
Right? And how has he kind of morphed over the years? And I know we talked about kind of personality, but even just in the way that he is drawn. I mean, I know you showed us kind of with a longer, kind of a more angular, and then he kind of got...
Yeah, his body really changed a lot in the 30s from, this big round ball-shaped body Mickey and Minnie had to more of a slender bean shape, and through the animation, and then even evolved more in the 40s with really some stylized Mickeys. But everything pretty much happened from 1928 to the mid-50s, and then we're still going back now and using everything in that realm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, this is a love story that we're talking about with Mickey and Minnie. So now we're going to go to Minnie. We're going to talk a little bit about who that little special girl is in his life. How did Mickey and Minnie meet?
Mickey and Minnie were created, actually, the first cartoon in A Plane Crazy, May 1928. It was a silent film, and right away, they drew Mickey, and in the story, she's with his girlfriend, and all of iWorks, the head animator, did was take Mickey's model and add eyelashes to it, and a little flapper dress like this, and yeah.
And then Minnie was born. Strange. I read somewhere that she wasn't until 1929, but it is 1928. They were both created at the same time,
exactly.
So they are 90 years together.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly both 90.
See, this is what I love to learn. I'm so glad. But this is celebrating their love, but we're also celebrating 90th birthday of Mickey Mouse, under $60 for this QVC 2 big deal, and an easy pay of just $14.99. Comes in silver tone, gold tone. The gold tone is really popular right now. 6 3/4, 7 1/4, 8-inch, but then it's also really fully adjustable because you have those roller links. And I love these charms you're seeing. There's the Minnie, and I love to see it in that gold tone. I think it's really beautiful, but no matter which one you go with, the pop of Mickey and Minnie are there. The love is there. And this is something that you can certainly share, not only with a young one, but those of you who are just crazy about Walt Disney and crazy about Mickey. These are pieces that won't go away. You're not going to ever get rid of them. And especially with this commemorative box, you'll want to have this piece with this. And please don't ever throw away that box. That's really important with all this as well. J359201. This is your QVC 2 big deal for today. And we're just going to continue on and ask you some questions actually about Minnie. How about Minnie as far as anything on her personality? Did she ever have a personality shift at all? Or has she been pretty much true?
She's been pretty much true. She had a big eye change in 1940 with Mickey when his pupils changed in Fantasia, and the pointer to the little round eyes inside his big eyes here. But the thing with Minnie is she's just very dainty and cute, and I'm sure you being at the parks, you notice how all those
Yes.
they do
Super sweet. It's so sweet. And these are, this Mickey and Minnie. There's only one of them, and so it's so fascinating and wonderful when you get to actually have an opportunity to meet either Mickey or Minnie. And I know that for many of you, you have this either childhood memory of doing that, or even as a parent or a grandparent, taking your kids or your grandkids to see something where Mickey and Minnie have been. And that's what we're building. We're building memories. We're remembering memories too as well. Like you see this Minnie and you just can't help but just be transported into just this fun, sweet, girly place that I know as a girl, I could use that more and more as in my mid-50s. I love that she really embodies that at being 90 years old.
I know
she's aged well.
We're putting a lot of all our energy into Mickey right now because his birthday's coming up, but we're still doing a lot with Minnie. She has some stuff coming up.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Do you get to scoop on that, or do we have to wait?
You have to wait.
Oh, Jeff,
Yeah,
but you're here. Darn it.
There's some good stuff coming. So.
Good. Now, I just think that when you do, like I'm looking at this Minnie you just drew in front of us, and this Minnie pops off the page. She's not flat. She's not one-dimensional. And like you mentioned, you put soul into these as you draw.
Yeah, and that's just me roughing it out and keeping it. I'm not trying to do like a little perfect line, and I can do that later. All the soul is in this rough drawing, and she has she's different than Mickey the way I draw, because she has it's like called a rhythm, through her body, more than Mickey does. And she has this little S tail that Walt Disney used to do.
Flirty tail.
Up Iwerks, yeah. So.
And little long eyelashes. I love that. Just that sweet smile. And there's no way Minnie couldn't have fallen in love with Mickey. Not a chance. Has anybody ever, I don't know if you know this, but you probably do. Has anybody ever tried to steal Minnie away from Mickey?
Mortimer actually came back in 1935 in The Rival, which the story that they wrote was Mortimer is Minnie's ex-boyfriend. And Mickey and Minnie are on a picnic, and he comes in all like coffee and it was actually a character of Walt Disney, if you look at it, the way he dressed and all that. It's kind of funny. But it's a great cartoon. So it's The Rival in 1935.
1935.
And Mickey was really jealous the whole time because Minnie was still like flirty and giggly.
Cute and uh-oh. Well, so I'm glad that Mickey had enough charm to win and keep Minnie, because we needed that.
Exactly.
We needed that love story for all of these years. So, and we are putting that into this QVC 2 big deal charm bracelet with 6 full, beautiful charms. This is a nice weighty piece done in the silver tone or the gold tone, under $60 with an easy pay of $15, so you can pay for it over time with a major credit card. This is brand new. This is your QVC 2 Big Deal for today, which is one of our most special items on QVC, is the QVC 2 Big Deal. And we are getting a final presentation a little bit later on in the show, but J359201 is your item number. 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8-inch are your choices there, with a gold tone and the silver tone right there. All right. So still to come in the show is this beautiful tennis bracelet.